Good morning. This week we've been talking a lot about planning and how planning is essential to getting any learning done at all. This isn't about just giving the kids a worksheet and they complete the worksheet. That isn't necessarily learning, that's them completing a task to make sure that you're happy. What we've been really focused on is how to ensure that learning happens, that something happens which attracts their attention enough to make them curious and want to know more about the subject. Now, we know this is the most wonderful time of the year, and it may well be. I love Christmas myself, but it's difficult to keep students engaged around Christmas time, Easter time, and the summer holidays. Once they've done their last assessment for that term, they start thinking there's nothing more to do. This is where we must step in and offer them a little bit of fun learning, maybe a project or something like that. Fun, because what we do is we create a brief which we give to them based on which topic you're trying to work on. If it's nature, it might be finding out how many colors of leaves there are in the garden and how this changes over a period of time. If it was technology, it might be creating a program or a coding project in which they create a program which carries out certain tasks. Notice I said they, because this is where I'm linking what we talked about yesterday to what we're talking about today. Competition on project-based learning works well together. What happens is they each get the same brief and you set a prize for carrying out the brief, and you are the judge. It's not always an easy task, I should say, because you want everybody to be a winner, but we're teaching them about the real world, so we're encouraging them to put in the best effort that they can and to add to it. So as you're reviewing the project with them, try and make it about a week long. As you're reviewing it every day with them, and you ask questions, you say, what do you think this does? How do you think we could make it work a little better? Just to pique their curiosity and get them into the habit of reviewing their work. So it's not sit down didactic learning in which they just listen to what you say and write it down. It's actually learning which keeps them thinking about how they can improve what they've done and how they can make their overall outcomes better. It works every time as an end of term project, as an end of term task. It's a project. It takes a long time. It keeps them actively engaged and they get a prize at the end. Now, if you'd like some more ideas, feel free to give me a comment at the end down there, in which place I'll also put a place where you can contact me or any of our tutors for more ideas or ideas on how to plan or anything that we've spoken about this week. Always happy to help and always happy to keep those kids curious and wanting to learn more. Have an excellent day and a great weekend.